pastor of a megachurch which says it has 4,000 members last weekend for holding services. This Sunday is Palm Sunday. Easter and Passover are around the corner. What are you going to do, Mr. Warren? I mean, are you going to be arresting clergy?
No, of course that's not the point. I mean, what we're trying to do is advocate for responsible social distancing. And most people get it. They trust the science. They believe the experts. They know that it works. But now when we have confusion like this, it is sending mixed signals. And that creates two problems. One, people don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing, which leads to more people doing the wrong thing. And secondly, it takes away our ability to make sure that we are implementing those social distancing orders. It's taking away the enforcement power that we have for people who are not willing to do the right thing. I mean, ultimately, you're asking what we should be doing now. Our advice is clear. Everyone needs to, right now, at this moment, act like you have it and thank God that you don't.
That's a clear, simple, and pretty good way to think of it. You called the governor's initial order so weak and spineless that you thought it was an April Fool's joke. Why do you think, how do I put it? Why do you think the governor is having such a hard time getting it straight?
Okay, I'm frustrated the way a lot of other leaders are. And I can't fathom what the governor was thinking. I really hope that he was not caving to powerful interests or people who think that this is all a hoax. But the governor has left it up to counties to take action. Counties have been setting up testing sites, protecting healthcare workers, figuring out how our justice system is working. And now when the governor steps in to try to create consistency, he walks back orders that have been in place and he creates more confusion. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
But look, I mean, this evangelical pastor who was arrested, his argument was that he wasn't being reckless, that they were taking measures to abide by social distancing while holding these services in his megachurch. But he also has said that he's not going to close his church until the rapture, is how he put it. He put it this way: we're raising up revivalists, not pansies. I mean, honestly, is the sheriff going to be out this weekend?
Our goal is to make sure that people are following responsible social distancing, whether it's ordered by the governor or not. And so with that pastor, he'd put us in a situation where we had to arrest and file charges against him because he simply refused to do what most of our faith-based leaders have done across the country. They found creative ways to provide spiritual guidance to people at a